Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, on the sidelines as well. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Take a look at the Knicks. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top five.
Checking out the Sixers, they got to be the top pick to win the title. To be ranked number one at this late stage of the season, it shows you they've got plenty left in the tank come postseason.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Holland is out there with Dosunmu. Then it's Cunningham. Then it's Durant. And it's LeVert in at the shooting guard position. And for Philadelphia, in the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. MP out there with Washington. And it's Embiid in at the 5. With the season winding down, GA, what's key for a long playoff run, do you think?
Kevin, one thing is health, right? When you look back at past NBA champions, lots of times it's the teams that were able to survive the year without any major injuries.
Let's throw it over to Allie, who has a report on MP.
Thanks, guys. Well, there's a lot on the line in terms of the MVP race with Cade Cunningham and MP both in this game. I took a moment with MP to ask him what he thought about Cade's game and the season that he's had. MP told me, quote, Cade is incredible. To see a guy who had to work so hard early and now he's at the top of the league, it's great to have someone like him in the MVP conversation. A lot of praise coming from MP, guys.
Yeah, and plenty of respect there. Thanks. Clock is at 3. Here's Holland. Pass to Dosunmu. Here's Holland, covered by MP. Holland, three-pointer. Dosunmu's shot is off.
That's the third straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
Now Edgecombe. Right wing. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Detroit with the rebound, coming off that loss against the Nets.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, that's the big challenge. Teams tend to feel more comfortable at home for sure, so you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. That just didn't happen in this one.
And it's LeVert missing.
And normally that's an easy 2 for him. I'm surprised he missed that one.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. He's been on fire lately. Let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week, MP.
Well, he's been an absolute magician when the ball has been in his hands. There isn't any aspect of the offense that he hasn't contributed in, and it's been a pleasure to watch. I mean, unless you are an opposing coach, then his play has been a vivid nightmare.
And this young Pistons team, GA, you and I love them, building around toughness.
Yeah, offensively, attacking the paint, defensively, where they are engaged. And they'll send you to the foul line quite a bit, but it's a product of that hard-nosed style.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Pass to Cunningham. Duran with the screen on Maxey. Here's Cunningham. The jumper from the free throw line is good.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
Now here's Embiid. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Here's Edgecombe. Offensive rebound, and it's blocked.
Yeah, going straight up with those long arms. Duran flat out, a brick wall around the rim.
First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. All right, a chance to check out stats for Cade Cunningham.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
The drive by MP. Drops in the layup for 2.
A nice take by MP. Those legs have a lot of life.
Cunningham against Maxey. Inside. They double him with MP. Here's Holland. A three-pointer, no good. The 76ers leading by 8. And MP throws it down.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
We always talk about getting high percentage shots, and they are teaching a master class in that right now.
LeVert from outside. Pass to Cunningham. Over Maxey. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Here's Edgecombe. Back to MP. And MP throws it down.
Yeah, that's just youth right there. MP crashing the offensive glass.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Down by 12. And the rejection by MP. Over in the corner, Washington. Here's Holland. 11 points last game. Cunningham for 3. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
Love that shot by Cunningham. He's developing more confidence in his three-point stroke.
And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, man, MP to be young again.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Pistons trail by 11. Now LeVert. He has yet to score. And Duran slams it in.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking.
They continue to feed the hot hand, and this kid is putting in work.
Here is Cunningham. 23 points his last outing. Pass to LeVert. Cunningham kicks to Holland. Another 3 for Detroit.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Outside, Maxey. Screen by MP. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Here's Holland. 3-pointers off the mark. The 76ers leading by 8. The drive by MP. And it's good for 2. MP's got 14.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
Pass to Duran. Cunningham outside. Drills the 3-pointer. He's got 8.
And he is a guy who typically needs the ball in his hand, so it's good to see Cunningham as a catch-and-shoot option.
Here's Edgecombe. MP up top. LeVert defending. MP sets the screen for Edgecombe. Shot clock at 5. Again, Philadelphia.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
LeVert the pass to Duran. Pass to Cunningham. Over Maxey. Cunningham's shot is off. Philadelphia leading by 9. Maxey into the lane. And here is MP. It's good. 16 points for MP.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 8. Duran sets the screen for Cunningham. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get the... And here we go, Coach's Challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to
2-shot, the previous play is under review.
be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology.
The ruling on the floor stands.
This is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in, they decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Ruff's jacked in. Harris comes in for P.J. Washington. Jared McCain's checked in for Edgecombe. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Maxey. Jalen Duren is certainly a force, Tim, in this NBA. He's a nightly double-double.
Well, he looks like a bouncer at a nightclub, but you forget how young this guy is. If he keeps improving like this, Kevin, he has a chance to be one of the premier bigs in this league.
I was going to say the same thing about you, but I'll call you a Greek god as opposed to a bouncer in a bar. How's that?
I much prefer the Greek god description.
Pass to Sasser. Hollins kicks to Kennard. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Knicks was outstanding. He dropped 48 points, and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. He was in attack mode all night. We saw that really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
And the Pistons with possession here. 76ers getting the bucket. Pass to Holland, trying his luck from deep. Rebound by the 76ers.
It's been a rough quarter for him. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
Now, here's Cunningham. 10 points for him. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Hacked on the shot. And he'll have 3 chances at the line. It's going to be on MP.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
Ayton, he's checked in for the Pistons. That one is no good. Achua. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Takes it inside, and the dunk by MP.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
Here's Sasser. Achua is out there with MP. Then it's Jared McCain. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Maxey in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Sasser. Traps in the tray. Sasser's got his second bucket tonight.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And MP throws it down.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
Pistons trail by 8. Sasser with it. He's got 5. From past the arc, MP grabs the miss. MP's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Here's Sasser. 12 points his last outing. Ayton finds Kennard. Here's Lanier. No good on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Ayton against MP. It's McCain on the wing. Shot clock at 6. And MP throws it down.
Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
Here's Sasser. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Pass to Kennard. Here's Quinton. And again, it's the Pistons missing. MP outside. Buries the long-range jumper. McCain's got the lead up to 13 now for Philadelphia.
Yeah, Jared McCain can really shoot it. I like how assertive he has become from deep.
Here's Sasser. Detroit, no good that time either. The 76ers have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Back to McCain. To the paint. Here's Kendall. And the dunk by MP.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Embiid, he's checked in for the 76ers. And the Pistons making a change here. Now here's Ayton. His last outing, he had 18 points. Dosunmu, the pass to Ayton. Scoring his third straight basket in 3 tries.
And DeAndre Ayton refusing to be denied. He took the contact and was still able to get it to go.
Pistons trail by 13. And here is Dosunmu. Scoreless thus far. And the rejection by MP. Over to the left wing. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the 76ers.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
Now, here's MP. To the left wing, Embiid wide open, and the rebound goes to the Pistons. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now Sasser, 5 points in the game. Pass to Ayton. Embiid with the steal. Now here's Maxey. He's covered by Sasser.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against New York. LeVert with it. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Connects from 3-point range. LeVert's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. MP dishes to Embiid. Count it.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pistons trail by 17. Pass to Cunningham. Ayton sets the pick for Cunningham. And McCain pulls it down.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Cunningham. 10 points for him. Ayton kicks to LeVert. 5 on the clock. Here's Dosunmu. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's McCain. Cunningham with some nice D.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
Sasser gets the bucket.
And that's something Cunningham takes pride in. Sharp read with that pinpoint pass.
MP with it. He's picked up by LeVert. MP passes to Maxey. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 8th assist in the game. Pass to Dosunmu. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Dosunmu's got his first 3 points of the game. Here's MP. McCain against Cunningham. Kendall McCain finds MP. Now, here's Washington. Here's McCain. 5 points in the game. And the shot goes in from Embiid.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now, Sasser. 7 points in the game. Pass to Ayton. Cunningham on the wing. McCain defending. Dosunmu's shot is off.
I love those kind of looks as a player. Plenty of space and peace of mind to launch. Rarely see him that open.
And one of the many ways Maxey can hurt you with his shooting, lightning fast on that release.
Here's Dosunmu. Following the basket by Tyrese Maxey.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Hey, Tim, what are some of the keys to sticking around for role players fighting to remain at the NBA level?
Well, if you are a role player in this league, you need to understand, you need to work at everything, but be exceptional at something. And I think that's the key. Growing up, all of these guys were stars. Now you've got to fit in and understand on a given night what your role is.
And your thing, your sensational aspect was your three-point shooting.
You've got to do it better than anybody else, Kevin. It's got to be at an elite level because there are guys out there waiting to take your job.
And you were elite. And time now to go courtside with Allie LaForce for a report on MP.
Well, guys, you may have seen it. MP took to social media earlier today to proclaim he'd be playing this one with his offhand. Nobody is quite sure if he was serious or not. Most fans figured he was riling up the opposition. Either way, we'll find out soon enough just how serious MP was about this declaration. Back to you.
Yeah, not the type of thing we're used to seeing, that's for sure. Thanks for the report. Sasser with it. Washington's on him. LeVert finds Sasser. Ayton a screen on Washington. Sasser can't hit.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jump.
Back to MP. Cunningham against Maxey. Pass to MP. He's feeling it. They get it back. It's good on the putback.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And so LeVert will bring it up for the Pistons. Ayton with the bounce pass. Sasser with it. He's got 7 on the wing. Dosunmu. Detroit, no good that time either.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
MP sets the screen for Washington. Back to MP. The shot's good. MP's got 36.
A great sign for MP in his career, the ability to convert in traffic.
Cunningham for 3. The shot misses. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. 76ers ahead, opening up a huge gap. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
And we're going to take a moment to talk about something. I've been seeing Shaq's face everywhere lately. Kenny, do you think it's fair to say Shaq? And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Philadelphia 76ers.
They've been great on the boards. Once these guys establish the position, it's hard to root them out, yeah, Shaq.
Tough physical approach. We'll see if adjustments are made on the other side to try and counter that. That's what you were going to say, wasn't it, Shaq?
Yeah, I was asleep. I'm sorry, Ernie.
Thanks for joining us. Now,
And And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
For most guys, that's a night's work. It shows you how dominant he's been to this point.
Here's LeVert. On the court for the Pistons. Holland is out there with Durham. Then there's Dosunmu. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Cunningham in at the 1. Pass to Holland from deep. And the rejection by MP. And here is Washington. MP kicks to Maxey. Back to MP. That's tipped.
Nice rejection right there by Duren. I see a big fella go after everything in there.
Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. MP's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class-eating. Embiid. Detroit with the rebound. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Cunningham passes to Durant. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, you really saw the power right there. Duren just willing that shot in despite the foul.
For Detroit, they have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots. And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Pass to Dosunmu. Back to Cunningham. It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to see which teams have been the best in the rebounding department since the All-Star break. The 76ers, number 1. 5th on the list, the Pistons.
Yeah, both of these squads can rebound at a high clip, but it seems they've really even exceeded their expectations since the All-Star break.
Yeah, just 25% to start this half. They're going to have to start getting higher percentage shots.
Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
And the 76ers making a change here. Huff's jacked in. Holland, the pass to Duren. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Holland, no good.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
And MP gets it to go on the assist by Maxey. Maxey's got 3 assists now in this one. LeVert kicks to Holland. Throws it up high.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Pass to Edgecombe. Plays it up and banks it in. And it's 6 points here for PJ Edgecombe.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's LeVert. He has 6. And Duren slams it in.
And that is playing big down in the paint. Duren focused and flushing it home.
And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. And the 76ers making a change here. Harris is checked in.
Number 12.
Cunningham looking around. Pass to Holland. Duren with the screen on Harris. Holland, no good.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Now here's LeVert.
Meeting you at the rim. Terrific positioning there by MP to come up with that block.
Cunningham for 3. Detroit, no good that time either.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Cunningham on the wing. He's covered by Maxey. Cunningham's shot is off. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. And the dunk by MP.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
The Pistons shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Pass to Holland from beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Huff.
So far, he hasn't done a lot of damage from three. Only had that one in the first half.
And slam dunk by Harris.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
Here's Holland. He has 6. Back to Cunningham. Pass to Holland. Duran down low. MP's there.
Good luck dealing with Duran on the offensive glass. That's just an outstanding job staying with the play.
Here's Edgecombe. Back to MP. He gets it in there. MP's got 44.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Here's Holland. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Down low. And MP throws it down.
Well, young players like MP know that if they run the floor, they will be rewarded.
Cunningham passes to Holland. Cunningham outside. Five to shoot. Here's Holland. And poor shot selection there. Not a high percentage look for him. MP with it. Now defended by Cunningham. And here's Maxey outside. The offensive rebound. Pass to Edgecombe. For 3, Harris. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
First personal foul.
That's a really nice job that time, drawing the defense in. Harris earning that whistle.
So, Tim, you ended your NBA career a little bit early because of knee problems, and at 34, you made the transition to broadcasting and have excelled so much. What has that journey been like?
Well, certainly, Kevin, I wish I could have played another handful of years, but you're right. The knee injury forced me into this line of work, and I'm blessed and grateful because I can stay connected to the game. I get to watch it every night with a front row seat, and hopefully I get to make people a little bit smarter about what they're watching.
Oh, you do, believe me. You definitely do. The Pistons shooting about 33%, not happy with their play on that end. Here's Holland. And the rejection by MP. Stripped away. And they're running. Here's Sasser. The teardrop falls in. Sasser's got 9 points.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
MP kicks to Hardaway. Here's Kendall.
Oh, what a slam! Clean that up!
Goodness. MP going deep in the bag with that one.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Holland, 3-pointer. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Harris has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
Now here's LeVert. Back to Sasser. From outside the arc, it's hauled in by the 76ers.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight. A moment to check out MP here. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. And he does a great job of just attacking the glass, really determined to track it down.
Well, he understands his role. He's one of their enforcers, but he also helps them win the battle of possessions.
Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Detroit.
your classic combo guard. C.J. McCollum can play off the ball as a shooting guard, but also can run the point at times, a valuable piece for this team.
Now here's LeVert. He has 6, just 4 to shoot. Wide open look. Again, the Pistons score.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Here's McCollum. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game.
Yeah, McCollum is a real danger at the arc. He's an efficient long-range bomber.
Now here's Dosunmu. From the arc, and the rejection by MP. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Detroit. On Thursday, they'll be matching up with Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics. Then on Friday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And for that game against the Hawks, that's where you have got to bring your A game, especially when you know you're going to be fighting an uphill battle all night long.
Jared McCain's checked in for Harris. MP sets the screen for McCain. Rebound, Detroit. Duran's got 8 rebounds in this game. Kennard finds Sasser. And here's Reed. Shepard the pass to Reed. Now Sasser. Back to Reed. Over MP. Reed misses.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Now here's MP. Non-stop scoring machine here.
And you see those dribble skills by MP, developing those tools to help beat defenders.
Here's Sasser. Duran up top. Pass to Kennard. A 3 ball. And they get it back. Duran the pass to Reed. Here's Duran. There's the 3. Rebounded by Hardaway. Philadelphia's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Here's McCollum, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Pass to Duran. Now Shepard, guarded by Hardaway. Duran the pass to Shepard. They could use a bucket. Rebound by the 76ers. 32 seconds left to play in the third. The drive by MP. MP sets the screen for McCollum. Back to MP. And it's Reed pulling it down.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Here's Sasser. Back to Kennard. Reed a screen. Takes the 3. Kennard's shot is off. MP has been leading the charge for the 76ers. He's looking to make history here today. Who knows how many points he'll end up with when it's all said and done. We've got more in store for you right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, so impressive for a big...
He's checked in for the 76ers. Tobias Harris is out there with MP. Then there's Achua. Then there's McCollum, and it's Hardaway in at the shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Pass to Dosunmu. Shoots a 3. Holland, no good.
But the effort's been there for him, just not getting the results.
Here's Kendall. Goes to the reverse layup and pops it in. MP's got 54 points.
And he has led the attack for them the entire game, and now he's trying to get them to the finish line.
Holland. And the rejection by MP. And Philadelphia make... in the pass to Dosunmu. Here's Holland, the tray. Good defense by MP.
He just can't get anything going in this quarter, and his team desperately in need of a spark.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. When you think about elite offensive players, Tim, what's one area that can really put them over the top and into a completely different category?
I think it's those guys that have a willingness to move without the basketball. If you have a willingness to run and cut and respace, it's going to create a lot of problems for a defense.
Has that even become more of a thing now as you watch these high-octane space and pace type offenses?
There is no question it's become something that's a priority for teams now, and I also think the ingenuity of these young coaches creates a better flow offensively if you're willing to run without the basketball.
Ah, that's terrific. 6 to shoot. Hardaway from outside. Pulls in another board. This kind of effort is amazing.
And he will not be denied. And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
He just wants the ball more than anybody else on the floor, and it's ending up in his hands as a result.
And MP throws it down.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Cunningham. This seems to be an era, Tim, of parity in the NBA, but some say there has been a lack of rivalries as well, kind of the culprit.
Well, I think it's tough to have rivalries as often now because you need some sort of a history in the postseason, and I just don't think we've had it. Kevin, also, I think it's because some of the stars have changed teams as frequently as they have, makes those rivalries less likely.
Can you think of the last real rivalry we've had in the postseason, even going to the finals?
I think it has to be Steph's Golden State Warriors and LeBron's Cleveland Cavaliers, 4 straight finals appearances.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the 76ers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
In what's really been a fantastic year, these guys expect to win each night just as they've done here tonight. And this will end up another big win, making it 65 on the season.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
Well, he just checked so many boxes tonight. He got buckets for himself, created for his team, and as a result, he just racked up a triple-double.
Unbelievable performance. He's got a quadruple-double. He takes it in. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of...
MP, I'm almost speechless. You just outplayed a top MVP candidate in a win, shooting exclusively with your offhand. How? Why?
I'm trying to show my guys that anything is possible. Anything. If we can win with me shooting with my offhand, what else is possible?
What else is possible indeed? Incredible stuff, MP. Thank you so much for your time.
Hey, siempre.
Kevin, over to you.
All right, Jennifer, thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside